Hey, welcome back, everybody. Signing here again with episode 12 of FTB University. And I just got back from a mining trip to the Deep Dark and actually racked up quite a bit of stuff. Kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice having stuff. But while I was there, a nasty metallic taste develops in your mouth and a painful headache begins to build. You're suffering from radiation poisoning. Yeah, and it recommends getting a Geiger counter. EI, yeah, there we go. So there's a block version, reads radiation level the chunk gets placed in, and then there's an actual item I can wear as a bauble, nonetheless. This is going to require getting into, excuse me, a little bit. I need a manufactory from Nuclear Craft. I can make steel. I've made steel before, so. And then ferroboron is steel plus boron, so which I can do that in an alloy smelter, which that helps because that means I have to make one machine, not two. I need like two of those. Like two steel, I guess. I have another stack of coal. Wow. I ended up getting a pretty decent amount of resources. I made myself a digging backpack too, which it'll pick up like cobblestone, stone, well, the stone variants, dirt, clay, all that fun stuff. Just a little easier to keep my inventory from getting filled up. The thing I have to watch out for though is vein mining appetite, because that'll fill your inventory like no tomorrow. Right, so we're waiting on that to get done over there. So let's look at the manufactory. Why do I have ordo crystal paper? I need a copper solenoid, which is 4 copper and 2 iron. And some iron. Actually getting a decent amount of resources. I managed to find actually a lot of copper, so I'll be able to branch out into some more mods here soon. Alright, copper solenoid. Need a piston, 2 flint, and 4 lead. And then redstone. Flint. It's going to be a little bit of a thing. I put all my flint in my sag mill here to boost production. Alright then, do I have any pistons already made up? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. So I need some planks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Iron. Redstone, I'm actually going to need 2 of these, because I need 1 for the actual manufactory itself. Lead, I needed like 4 of those. And then grab 4 cobblestone from there. There we go. And then our manufactory. Boom. Now I did get lucky. I found some radaway in the caves, which kind of helps a little bit. All right, I am going to need another connector, and then some copper wire if I could. All right, let's go get this put into our machine room, such as it is for now. And you know, you can just go right here for now, I think. Slap a connector on you. Get you hooked up. You're filling up with power? Awesome. Now I need bioplastic for this thing, which bioplastic is just 2 sugar cane in a manufactory, so nothing major. I've got tons of sugar cane, actually. I need to really start looking at making myself like an actual honest storage area. Now the manufactory can do actually quite a bit of things. It can basically kind of like a pulverizer, you know, reduces things to dust. And let's see, you know, like cobble goes straight to sand. Do not hit gravel, you know. We can make silicon different ways there, I think, right? Actually, just that one, really. Okay, yeah. And that silicon ingot is made out of sand in there. Okay. That makes sense. We can turn rotten flesh into leather. Kind of cool. Turn wheat into flour, which we can use to make things like cookies, bread, and further on down the line, s'mores, which are actually really good food types. We can make gelatin out of the different meat products. We can do Coke dust into hop graphite dust can be done in a manufactory, which is kind of interesting. Usually that requires a squeezer. We can ore double with it. That's actually most of the last recipes. Oh yeah, and you can actually turn wood into 6 planks instead of just 4. And 1 plank becomes 4 sticks. So if you're really hurting for wood, this would be a pretty decent way to do things. Really, silicon bowl into silicon wafers from quantum Minecraft dynamics. I need to check this mod out. Okay, so this is the only bowl I can make, but alright, that's not a problem, I guess. And then tungsten filament from tungsten, okay, which comes from tungsten dust, which I can get by doing fuel reprocessing. Polonium spallation waste. Interesting. I really need to look into that mod. But there's our bioplastic, right? And so I need 4 ferroboron, which yeah, it's gonna be a bit. Because my machine is currently busy processing ore, so actually what I could do is just tell it no. That side does nothing for now. And actually I was doing enough processing that it the wires can't keep up, I guess. Would probably be the best way to put that. Alright, go back to poll. Grab that. Thank you. Now what else was there for the Geiger counter? 2 redstone, a copper, and a steel. Alright. Let's see, a copper. Boron. There you go. Steel. I already forgot. 2 redstone. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a Geiger counter made up. And, good lord, yeah. No, my radiation's a little on the high side. You can see on the bottom left of the screen here. Right now I'm picking up 3 U-rads per tick, which is actually not bad. That's pretty standard, like, background radiation. And actually we can go here. Alright, now I'm at 178 rads. Which means I've done some stupid things around radioactive material so far this playthrough. Also, I'm wondering if the deep dark is actually somewhat naturally radioactive on its own. The answer to that is, oh hell yeah it is. 41 millirads per tick right now. This is the cave I was mining in. And that explains the why I was starting to get radiation sickness. Yeah, there's appetite galore here. We're down to 16 millirads per tick in this chunk. It varies chunk by chunk, but now that I actually have access to manufacturing, I can start making radiation shielding, I think. Let's get back to base and we'll see what all that entails. We're back at base and I decided to check this out. I got a plague tome. A very rare drop from plague rats transforms a plague doctor into the Black Death, which is a boss mob from the rats mod. And definitely not doing that right now, but kind of cool to know I at least got that. So it must be, I mean, a very rare drop, honestly. Alright, so... There are some foods that remove rads as well. Let's see, no, not $sign. Rad. So, like golden apples, minus 20 rads. Minus 100 rads for enchanted apple. Pufferfish gives you rad resistance 2. Let's see. Golden carrot, minus 4 rads. Okay. Wow, chorus fruit actually makes you weaker against radiation. Okay. And I don't think there's really much anything else food-wise that will help any. Alright, so let's look up sheet radiation, right? Just Wow, there's a lot of things that give radiation. But here we go. These are what I was looking at. Light, medium, and heavy radiation shielding. Heavy radiation shielding has radiation. Okay. That works, I guess. Ooh. 2 rads per tick for iridium 192. Or for the source, anyway. Which is iridium 192, surrounded by bioplastic. Okay, then. 4 rads per tick for if you don't wrap it in bioplastic. Alright, so light radiation shielding is lead, coal, and iron. The medium is 2 lights, some ferroboron, basic plating, and bioplastic. Probably going to go with medium, honestly. Plate armor to give the player 0.1 rad resistance when worn. And then heavy requires hard carbon, medium radiation shielding, DU plating. That's probably why it's slightly radioactive. And then beryllium. Now, DU plating requires uranium-238, which I think no, the separator. Refined uranium, whatever it is, 238 and 235. So not getting that far into nuclear craft. So we're going to go for mediums. So right now I am wearing 3 pieces of armor. Let's see. How all am I going to work this? Okay, so I'm going to need basically 8 pieces, so 24 of each of these. Okay. All right, there's my 8 light radiation shieldings, and thank God they stack. Yeah, it gives player 0.01 rad resistance when worn. Mediums give you 0.1, which, quite a bit better. I'm going to need 4 ferroboron, you need 12 bioplastic, and then basic plating, which requires graphite dust. Now, graphite's actually not terrible to make. Let's see. Give me a stack of coal. You just process pulverized coal in a manufactory, basically a second time. No, stop. You are not fast enough for that. You are. And I'll get some free sulfur out of it that way, so. Now I need some ferroboron as well, huh? I need like 8 pieces of that. Let's see, and then boron is the other thing I want, right? Yeah. Did I fill that thing? I did. Look at that. Alright, because you can use coal for an alloy ingredient, pretty much. It's going ahead and feeding it automatically into the alloy smelter, but it's not going to mix with anything. Why are you not going over into that stack right there? There it goes. All right, good. You're done. Awesome. You can come here and have that now. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of tin that time. And like, what, just over 5 stacks of copper? Not bad. So I need, what, 12 basic plating. So basically 12 graphite. It's not terrible, I guess. And then 12 graphite, 12 lead. I need bioplastic, which this machine also does. There's my ferroboron. 8 was enough, right? Actually, I only needed 4. Oops. My bad. Right. Well, I think I have just about everything together. And oh yes, I actually need to make the basic plating, so I need like 12 lead. Maybe there was a step I was forgetting. Alright, so basic plating is like so. And also basic plating is used to make pretty much every other nuclear craft machine. Well, or you can upgrade the basic plating into the there's like what it's advanced plating, and then that upgrades further and further into 4 tiers. But there's like infinite water sources I can make now. cobblestone generators. Produces 1/8 of a cobblestone per tick constantly. Universal bin, trash can. It's kind of nice. And 4 medium radiation shieldings. Now, the other thing I went ahead and did, made some more dark steel. I'm going to make ourselves some dark leggings. And do I have any upgrades left? I do have an empowered. And that's jump. That's for boots, though. Right, so I want to go like so. Yeah, okay. So let's equip that. Shift right click with this because it has a, what is it that has the anvil? I think my sword has the anvil on it, right? Yeah, micro anvil on the sword. So I can actually modify my armor on the go, which is very handy. And ants have power now. They're filling up. And I should probably go ahead and make a dark helmet too, actually. All right. Now, I thought you just crafted these together. Yeah, you do. Does it not go on dark armor, though? That's what I'm wondering now. No, it does. Do I have to, like, maybe... in an actual crafting table instead of... No. Do you have to be fully repaired, maybe? Yes, you have to be fully repaired before I can shield you. Gotcha, okay. So what do I have left for darker? Dark steel. Got 1 here. I've got 2 here. And I'm going to need some more. Okay. Let's go ahead and, I guess, get our chest plate repaired first. Oh, really? Okay, it's going to take 3 and 10. Okay. There we go. So I need 5 more now. Also, I've got a stack of tin on me for some reason. That's my ferroboron. I'm done with that for now. So yeah, dark armor, such as it is just obsidian, some coal dust, and some iron. It's not bad. It just takes some power, which I've got power now, so. Well, power and time. And really, it doesn't even take that much time. All right, so got our dark armor done. Well, our dark helm. And I'm going to go ahead and empower this to tier 1. My last emerald, though. And you require 4 levels. Sweet, I got 6. I just paid a visit to the rat farm. So we'll go ahead and take that off now. Go to our helmet, give it empowered 1. It's an empowered 4. Empowered 1. Actually, I did want to give my pick empowered 4 if I could. So, all right, you're filled up with power now. Sweet. And radiation resistance on all these pieces now. So feeling a little bit better about going back to the deep dark now. Do I have any, like, golden apples? I had a couple enchanted. That's just a regular. Let's go ahead and have that one, I guess. But you can see now here in the bottom left, our radiation per tick is now 22 P-rads per tick. Quite a bit better than it was before. Why are my hearts here blue? That's not what I was expecting. Alright, let's go back to the deep dark and see what we're looking at there. Alright, so we're back where we were. Lithium, why not? We're now at 550 U-rads per tick. So, huge difference. I just saw something done. Yeah, I did. Alright. So, this actually means I should be able to go mining here for a decent amount of time. We're at 2 millirads per tick there. Oh, good lord. That's with radiation resistance on. So, yeah. It'd be kind of evil in this area, honestly. 1 millirad per tick. There we go. That is oil shale. Might be something to get into. I do want to like check out a bunch of different fuel sources and whatnot. And oil's a good one. I do tend to prefer to go for renewable resources though, because, well, I'm lazy. I don't like having to constantly go and find, like, more oil wells or whatnot. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's a ravine, like, right here, too. Hey, look, copper. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. There's more mining I want to get done. And there's always more mining I want to get done. I wasn't planning on doing radiation shielding this, wow, 15 millirads? Ooh. Yeah, no, out. The deep dark is evil. Confirmed. And Vorpal is freaking amazing. Also confirmed. Yeah, in the deep dark, naturally spawned mobs have twice as many hit points as normal. Oh, I thought I saw a spawner light up. It was just those D crystals there. But yeah, there's a few things I would like to get together before I really start getting more into my base. One of which I'm thinking would be like a destruction gadget, I think. Would be a good use of resources. And one of the reasons I'm in the deep dark right now is it's possible to find emeralds. On top of, like, stupid amounts of everything else. So, I mean, just look at all that iron. Oh, moonstone. Yeah. Use that to make walk through glass, so. Excellent for mob farms and anything else you want to keep animals or hostile mobs out of. But I mean, just look at the ores. And the backpacks are a huge help as well. I'm actually thinking I might get into a bit of forestry next because I can upgrade the backpacks that way. I can upgrade them in a carpenter with some woven silk and a diamond into the woven versions, and they hold 3 times as much. I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea. I also should look into making more radaway, requires a fluid infuser. And I need radaway fluid, which requires a fluid enricher. I need ethanol and glowing mushrooms. Now, ethanol, I can make in an industrial fermenter, making a centrifuge with, okay, that's not it, but making a chemical reactor with molten sugar and water. It's its own little supply chain is what it is. Definitely something I want to get into, though, especially if I'm going to be doing mining here in the deep dark, because it can get nasty in a few spots. Now, it's all by chunk-based radiation. So if you notice yourself in a real bad chunk, just go. You don't even have to go that far, usually. At least not down here. But radiation levels will normalize over chunks over time, so don't rely on, like, going 10 blocks being safe forever. And I'm almost out of torches. Oh, hello. You know what? I'll take you. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.